We want to welcome you to this Bob and Ray Public Radio show, brought to you by our generous subscribers. Einbinder, the greatest name in flypaper. This year, more than ever before, make flypaper an important part of your life.
And, of course, by Monongahela, the metal foundry that casts its ingots with the housewife in mind.
We like to kind of think of ourselves as like a city desk at a newspaper, a place where different correspondents and reporters can submit their stories, and we go through them, pick out the best, and broadcast them.
And there's one type of reporter's assignment that's been an old standby on radio, television, and newspapers. Editors always seem to want the views of the man in the street whenever there's a controversial news development. Now, it's hard to say why we value the wisdom of the common man so highly, but no matter, they do. So here's ace Bob and Ray reporter Wally Ballou.
Lee Ballou seeking the views of some passers-by here on the street, views on the latest speech from the White House. Sir, would you step over here and talk to me, please?
You want to talk to me?
Yes, I would like to. Did you hear the president's speech about the economy?
Well, more or less. I was trimming the cat's toenails, but the TV was on in the other room. I could hear somebody talking, and the voice sounded familiar.
It was the president, huh?
Yeah, I recognize his voice from the other room.
Well, now, we're getting the reaction of people like yourself to his address. For instance, the point about declining productivity being a major cause of inflation.
Well, sure. Now, you take the laundromat on the corner. Now, their dryers used to give me 10 minutes for a dime. Now it's up to 15 cents, but they only run for 8 minutes.
Right. Could you step over here where we don't get quite so much traffic noise? When the president spoke of productivity...
Well, I understood him perfectly, and I agree. Now, you take the elastic in my shorts. It never gets dry in 8 minutes, so I'm stuck for an extra 15 cents, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Now, the president also talked about cutting back foreign imports.
Well, look, let me finish my thought on this productivity thing. See, my sister-in-law owns one of those donut shops where they got a machine in the window that makes the donuts.
Well, I'm sure your sister-in-law has her problems with the economy, too, but what
She's got no problems. I've got problems. I work there. I sprinkle the chocolate sprinkles on the donuts as they go by, see?
Well, I know. We were talking about things like Japanese automobiles.
Well, look, what I'm telling you is that my sister-in-law speeded up the machine last week, and I still get paid the same, you know? Now, is this justice?
No, I suppose not, but does that mean you agree or disagree with the president about declining productivity causing inflation?
Well, let me put it this way. In our parents' time, should a man like me, who's at the peak of his earning power, have to go around with damp elastic in his shorts?
Did you say you heard the speech or not?
Part of it from the other room. My TV's in the kitchen. But like I say, I was trimming the cat's toenails, and you don't want toenails flying around the kitchen.
No,
you
don't. And I appreciate getting your thoughtful insight on the president's address. And this is Wally Ballou sending it back to our main studio.